Join me today as I create a very fall arrangement for your entry table, or for my entry table. Joe here. Thanks for stopping by the channel today in my continuation of Fall 2025 series. This year I've been doing something a little bit different. I've been creating different thoughts and ideas for particular places. If you just clicked on this and you don't know me or anything like that, I've been doing I did actually 4 different arrangements for the dining room table, and my last video was an arrangement I did for the entry foyer, and today I'm creating another one for the entry foyer. In today's video, it's a very, very traditional look using deeper colors of oranges and so on, which is trending this year. Burgundies, hunter greens, deep oranges, and so on. More of moody, fall look, I guess, giving a more cozy kind of look for people. So join me today as I show you what I did and how I did it. And like always, please subscribe if you just found me. I do a lot of things for fall and especially for Christmas. Drop me a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and I try to get back to everybody, at least with a heart. And give me a thumbs up because it'll help get my videos out there. Alrighty, stay tuned for today's video. Entry foyer design number 2. Okay, so it's time for look number 2 on the entry table in the foyer. And although I really like this, it has a lot of sparkle to it and it's very bright and everything. I'm actually going to use these pieces in the mantle over the stove in the kitchen. Because the cabinets are kind of like this, that French country white like that, and that looks really nice. I did it last year and I really liked it, and I'm going to do that again this year. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to do something a little bit more moody here and a little bit more traditional, with deep oranges and greens and so on, to kind of tie in with the dining room that is like Ralph Lauren inspired. So I'll put a clip of that right here. Okay, so like those are trending colors this year, the burgundy and the hunter greens and the browns and so on. And Ralph Lauren is always trending, no matter what. So this is not actually going to be Ralph Lauren looking, but it's going to be more traditional fall. So first thing I have to do is clear the decks, and all that stuff has to come down. Okay, so everything is cleared off, and now to get started. And getting started is always the hardest part, because it might lead you into a direction that you may not necessarily thought you were going to go into, which sometimes is good and sometimes is not good. And I'm not quite sure the direction I'm going in, so I'm going to play it by ear right now and see what I'm going to do. So I decided to try to use this runner up here. It has the pumpkins, the greens, it has a little bit of gold in it and so on. And I thought I would pair it with this burgundy to tie in the dining room. But once I put it there, I really didn't like the way it looked. So I had another thought. I said, hey, how about some light green? And that's what seemed to work. So what I did, I'm not sure if it's going to stay. So I put this down first, and I kind of like made it, very wavy and wrinkly and everything else. Then I put this one on top of it because I'm going to be using these oranges and greens, pumpkins, and it is fall, but I'm not really sure if I like it yet. So we'll see where I go with it. So I took the big lamp off, and I'm using this little lamp, and I decided to use it because I wanted to put it inside this great lantern, which was actually a light fixture at one time. All right, so I brought this in, and what I want to do is I'm going to make a big dramatic arrangement here, I think. But I just noticed, I think I want to put this on top of a book because I want to continue that book story that I'm doing. I put a wreath here just because I need more surface area on the top here. Hopefully you won't see it, but we'll see. I very much like a lush look for fall, like things have been growing and overgrown, so I added in these greenery down here along that wreath that cascade down on the urn. These are the pumpkins I'm going to be using, and I need my floral wire because what I do is I attach it into the pumpkin so that I can hook it wherever I want it to be hooked, just like this. It's now sturdy in place. All right, so next I have big stems of leaves. I'm going to put those in, I think. It's getting there, right? Looks pretty good. I think I'm liking it. I think. All right, so I chose these leaves because, believe it or not, they're not as bright as the other big stems I have. And there's some green and yellow and some variation and some burgundy, so they're a little bit more toned down because I wanted it to be a little bit more moody. Oh boy, was this a difficult piece to do. I pulled it apart a couple of times. Anyway, I got the pumpkins in finally. I readjusted the branches again. And then if you notice, I added in these just to break up the orange a little bit. I have a couple of these flowers right here, a couple of them right there as well. And I added in some of these burgundy flowers too to calm it down a little bit. And then, of course, I added some pine cones. I'll pull back and show you the whole thing in a little bit. All right, so I put that tin leaf plate there. Then I put 2 black candle holders on each side with orange candles in them, and they are different heights, and I do want them that way. And then down here I put a glass pumpkin, and inside I put a couple of green gourds and some of these great looking acorns right here. And I did this because I didn't want a bunch of pumpkins here, which was my original thought process, but then I thought, okay, I think it needs to be a little bit neater in this section because the arrangement is so overwhelming and big, and I think it just grounds this piece right here. So I use this glass pumpkin, gives the idea of the pumpkin and not being a pumpkin itself. Then down this, and you see right here, I did some spilling out of acorns, a gourd, and a pine cone as well. Then down here, when I was looking at it, it needed something just to soften this edge over here. So I put a vine in, and notice I didn't use a lot of leaves in here because I wanted to calm down the amount of orange that's going on in here, and I wanted it to give it more of a moody kind of a look, and the green kind of just like brings it down. I did add a leaf in there just to coordinate together. Then on the top of the lantern, what I did was, again, because the piece is so gigantic, I didn't want to go overboard here, but I did want to, coordinate it. So I used this greenery, and then I used some of the same leaves, the same flower right here. There's the Ralph Lauren touch, the little tiny antlers up there as well, and, the orange leaves. So let me light those candles and turn on the light, and I'll show you this whole piece as you enter into the foyer. Okay, so here it is. I was trying to achieve some drama as you come in the front door, and I think I was successful. I think. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Come by and see me again, okay? You take care, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Bye-bye.